So I got an ethical question for you guys. If you saw someone driving reckless on the road, when I say someone, I mean another trucker, would you call the cops on them? Well, I did. So it started off with me driving down, I believe it was I-40 at the time. I was in between Nashville and Memphis. And I have this trucker, he was driving in the hammer lane. And I was trying to pass him on the right side because he was just driving slow as hell, guys. So I'm literally right next to him. We're driving like this. And he ends up swerving over to the left. Now, there's no guardrails or anything like that protecting him from going into oncoming traffic. He was literally a half a second away. If he didn't turn his steering wheel, he would have ended up putting it into oncoming traffic, guys. So luckily for him, there was a wide shoulder on the left-hand side. He rode all of that. But when I saw him swerve to the left, I had to slam on my brakes because I knew he was going to yank the wheel back to the right and potentially slam into me. So when that happened, I fell back. I was watching him for a little bit. And, yeah, he just continued to drive reckless. And when I mean reckless, I'm talking he was drifting hard. So he maintained the left lane for a bit, and then he started drifting hard both sides into the left shoulder, and then he would drift into the right lane a little bit. So I mean, there was no way I could pass this guy. So I fell back. I got on the CB radio and tried to get a hold of him to see if he was all right. You know, I thought maybe he was having a medical condition or something like that. I mean, it's broad daylight, guys. You know, I don't remember the exact time. I want to say it was around noon. But yeah, he wasn't responding on the radio or nothing like that. So I followed him for a couple miles. And then I ended up, he continued the same behavior. So then I ended up calling the cops on him. So I called them and they wanted to know what the truck looked like. I gave them all that information. They said they'd take care of it. Check out this clip right here. All right, guys. So I'm driving behind this red Classic van. And he is swerving so bad, he's going to end up killing somebody. I'm surprised he hasn't lost control of his truck yet. It's right in front of that Forza truck. The guy that's driving the Forza truck doesn't even want to pass him. That's how bad he's driving. He can't maintain his lane. If you guys watch, you'll see him. He'll swerve all the way. He'll almost wreck into the grass on the right-hand side there. He's driven into the shoulder so hard that numerous times I thought he was going to lose it. That's why I don't even want to pass him. I'm maintaining my distance from him. There he goes again. Look at him. Unfortunately, this is my fuel stop, so I got to get off. I hope that guy doesn't kill somebody, though. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You know, if you're driving a semi-truck out here, you know, I don't know if he's playing on his phone, if he's having a health condition, or what his problem is, or if he's under the influence of something, but he can't maintain his lane. You know, common sense would say to pull the truck over, you know, and figure something out with yourself. That's just ridiculous there, guys. So yeah, I wish I would have thought about recording more in the heat of the moment, but like I said, it's the heat of the moment, guys. So I had to stop for a fuel stop, as you can see in that clip. That's my fuel solution happened to be right where I got off. And I was telling Brainy, I'm like, babe, you know, I wouldn't be surprised that when we're done with our fuel solution, there's an accident down the road on this interstate here, because this guy, he's bound to crash his truck, right? So I'm driving after we fuel up. I drive down the road a little bit more. It was about 5 miles, and all of a sudden, we got stopped traffic. All right, guys. So these guys saw I had to stop for my fuel solution. I was just telling Brandy, I bet you when I come out of here, there's going to be an accident. This guy's going to be off on the side of the road somewhere. Well, just up ahead, looks like there's an accident. Looks like there's a truck off on the right-hand shoulder in the wood line there. So we're going to see if it was him. What did it say on the back, babe? Red Robin? Something like that? Rockin' Robin?
Red Classic or red something?
Red Classic. Yeah. I guarantee you guys it's this driver right here. right there. Roll your window down.
You're trying to talk to them?
Yep. I called on him. Look at him, he's falling over. He literally fell in the ditch. So yeah, guys, as you can see, you know, it like I said, it didn't surprise me. The guy ended up putting his truck in the ditch on the right-hand side there, and unfortunately my GoPro is mounted to my dashboard, so I can't really, you know, turn it off to the right. But I will tell you this, as I was driving past trying to talk to that cop, he was literally trying to stand up and he fell back on his ass. Cops threw him in handcuffs and put him in the back of the patrol car. I'm glad that happened. You know, if that guy would have kept driving, he would have ended up killing somebody. He's lucky he didn't kill himself. And, you know, the big question I wonder about is, he had plenty of opportunities to pull over and stop. He had to have known he was driving reckless and he couldn't maintain his lanes. You know, he could have pulled off on the shoulder. There was rest areas, numerous rest areas he could have pulled into. Hell, he could have even pulled into the Loves where I had my fuel solution and just shut it down for the rest of the day until he was better. But, yeah, I don't even think he was drunk. He had to have been high on something, guys. Anyways, that's what happened to me this week. I wanted to share it with y'all. If you like the content, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.